Greetings programs, welcome back to the Game Grid. If you love Games Workshop's Warhammer 40,000 universe, then like me, you'll love being able to play games set in the grim dark future of the 41st millennium. While there have been a bunch of less than stellar 40k games come out in the last 10 years, it's noticeable when we get something exciting and that really scratches the itch. In this video, I'll run down 5 great Warhammer 40k games you should be playing right now. Game 1, Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. Inquisitor Martyr is a smash hit action RPG set against the backdrop of Warhammer 40k, and it's just about to receive a DLC of seismic proportions with the Sisters of Battle joining the roster. If you always secretly wished that there was a Diablo or Path of Exile, but with the Warhammer 40k touch, then your prayers have long since been answered. It's an awesome game which had a rocky start on Steam, but the developers listened to fan criticism and reworked it into the incredible game it is today. Game 2, Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate. In a similar vein to Inquisitor Martyr, what if we could take one of the most beloved tactics titles of the last decade, XCOM, and reimagine it with Warhammer 40k? The answer is Chaos Gate, and XCOM fans will be immediately at home with the controls, concepts, and tactics they need to thrive. Take your squad of Purgators, Justicars, Apothecaries, and even Chaplains and Librarians, and go to work on the vile Death Guard legions who are loyal only to Nurgle, the Chaos God of Pestilence. The attention to detail is incredible, and there's never been a better time to get involved, as DLC is about to release for this game, which will allow you to play my favourite unit in all of 40k, the Dreadnought. Game 3, Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. Fans of tactics titles like XCOM and Chaos Gate can also try their hand on Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, veering away from the usual vector that developers take with 40k titles and basing the heroes of the piece on the Space Marines. Mechanicus dotes instead on the teachings of the Omnissiah and the Order of Adeptus Mechanicus. The fun of this game comes in how you build your tech priests with all manner of gadgetry to handle the worst foes, take you across the map in one turn, and take dozens of different actions instead of the usual move and attack cycle, while Skitari and Servitors back you up and do the heavy lifting. In my opinion, this game is worth it alone for the unbelievably good soundtrack and grimdark mood created by it. I've got a ton of tips videos and playthroughs on my channel for Mechanicus, so please check those out once you're done with this video if you need more. Game 4, Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. I certainly could have picked a number of different 40k strategy games from publisher Slytherin, as their catalogue is filled with admirable efforts to bring Warhammer 40k strategic combat to your PC screen over the past 2 decades, but it's in latest title Battle Sector that I feel they've smashed it out of the park. Presentation is streets ahead of their other titles like Sanctus Reach and Gladius, with combat feeling visceral and weighty. Initially when released, Battle Sector occupied a lot of my time, but I couldn't help but feel like the faction roster and game modes could have done with fleshing out. Well, Slytherin have listened. They've chosen the route of creating the base game and over time giving fans the factions and DLC they're wishing for. So far they've added elite units and recently the Necrons, with Sisters of Battle coming soon. I had huge fun with the Adeptus Sororitas as support in my playthrough with the Blood Angels, so I cannot wait to play them as a full faction. In my opinion, this may turn out to be the closest to playing on tabletop we'll get for quite some time. Game 5, Warhammer 40k Darktide. Our final game on the list is a game built upon the foundations of fan favourite title Warhammer Vermintide 2. This time set in the 41st millennium, players can try out the pre-release beta right now by pre-purchasing on Steam. With amazing graphics and sound, you'll feel part of the action as you customize your character to fit the way you want to play. Intended principally for the co-op joy that Vermintide brought to living rooms everywhere, there's nothing to stop you stomping around on your own and crushing or melter gunning the Xenos scum wherever you go. I'll hold judgment on this one until full release, but if it lives up to its promise, then it's already shaping up to be one of the very best 40k titles ever. So there we have it, 5 great Warhammer 40k games on Steam. How many do you own already? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're at it, let me know what other 40k games you'd like to see me cover on this channel. Thanks for watching.